I love a good twirl. Okay, I confess, it's been a while since I have spun in circles like a pinwheel. When I was a kid, after twirling in circles, I would topple to the ground in a heap of giggles and wait for the world to stop tumbling. I felt like I was inside a kaleidoscope on spin cycle. Once my head cleared, I'd jump back up and do it again. Today, I can simply stand up too quickly and I feel tipsy. Somehow, that's not as much fun. In fact, I take pills for it. But when I think back to my childhood, I thought dizziness was worth a good spin. If your life is as busy as mine, and I believe it is, then you probably feel like you're in a whirl as you gyrate from one activity to another. And if you are like me, you can get so dizzy that you forget what's important. It's the old tyranny of the urgent. We do what we think we have to, and sometimes in the doing, we can ignore what truly matters. I know I can. I love the word twirl. It's an energy word, one with revolutions that allow us in a breathtaking swirl to enter our lives with purpose and joy. But twirl can also be a word that leaves us exhausted and depleted. So you will notice the word being used to pick us up, which is this book's intention, and to caution us of the dizziness that takes us down. Like life, which can be good or bad, twirl can be high or low. That's not to say there aren't seasons where breakneck speed isn't necessary. I recognize hurry up is a part of the human dilemma. But when frenzy becomes a lifestyle and harried becomes our uniform, it's time to put on the brakes and reevaluate. Because right after harried comes bitter, sad, and depressed. I have careened around on the back roads of depression, peered over its dangerous ledges, and even parked in its dark caves. I don't recommend the views. Twirl, this book, is meant to help realign our spin on life so we can proceed with intentionality, remembering in the midst of hardship and responsibility to choose activities that lead to renewal. Our God is a redeemer and restorer, and I love that He invites us to be an active participant in this life with Christ's leadership and to learn how to take care of ourselves while contributing to others' lives in ways that won't rupture our heart or invade their privacy. I would love for us to choose a saner path than the one swirling with splintering options. Exhaustion has become society's badge of honor, and those who succumb a driven people. Jesus calls us to be a peculiar people who frequent peace-filled resting places and high towers of refuge. He offers to guide us along a narrow road full of dignity, purpose, gratitude, and rest. While we are given the opportunity to make healthy choices, we can sometimes feel divided by the pull of too many options and too many voices calling our name. Twirl reminds us of things that matter. These chapters are like Post-it notes for our heart. Some may fit you and some may not, so lean into the ones that do. I've been around the block of life so many times, I've worn out the curbs. Along the way, I've learned, often the hard way, what cheers a heart and what cheats a heart. It is my desire to be a cheerleader in the highest sense. Perhaps through my experience, I can save you a few hard knocks, and together we can celebrate what matters. The chapters may seem eclectic, and they are, which tends to be my style anyway, but the book is tied together by the ribbons of what matters.